Welcome to the wedding celebration of Vicky and Igor. We're gonna kick it off with the signing of the ketubah. But why is that important? Beyond the fact that it's a dry legal document, because it's a recognition that when we build a home together and we build a foundation of trust and love together, it doesn't just begin with romance. It doesn't just begin with passion or with feeling. It begins with commitment. It begins with acknowledging that we're frail human beings and we want to promise that no matter what happens, we're going to be there for each other, no matter what arises in the future. And the foundation of a Jewish marriage is this level of this steel commitment, this immovable, implacable commitment to each other that we're going to be for each other in this ketubah, no matter what arises. Igor and to Vicky, that your love should be a love that persists beneath the veil, in front of the veil. And the ketubah should be a ketubah that's signed and never taken out again. And the ketubah should record, and this beautiful celebration that we're about to begin to record, that your commitment to each other goes beyond any reasonable doubts. L'chaim, l'chaim to the family, l'chaim to the parents, l'chaim, l'chaim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family of the bride and the groom. Mazel tov, and welcome to the chuppah, the wedding ceremony of two extraordinary people and dear friends, Yosef and Vita Shena, or as you may know them, Igor and Vicky. Cherish these sacred moments beneath the chuppah. Pray for the spiritual foundation of your home, and pray for those in need of prayers, which is all of us. Because as we've discussed together in the past, the openness of this chuppah is an expression that marriage, though exclusive, is not a closed system. The family you build is part of a community, the community part of the world, and the love that makes your marriage beautiful must slowly spread and seep into the outside world, bringing it a spirit of selflessness, sanity, warmth. The Jewish mystics teach that your two beautiful souls were once one essence, yet God broke the soul in two so that you could each bring your uniqueness and light to your reunion. Here beneath this chuppah, you're surrounded by parents and grandparents whose sacrifices to bring you where you are today will never be fully known. Vicky, your parents Henry and Lana, and your Baba Tina, your parents Igor, Oleg and Bella, your grandfather Lev Kushner, and your grandparents Branya and Ruvi Tzving, who gave so much of themselves to raise you. Tradition tells us that the previous generations come to the chuppah to witness their descendants' joy, and so we also make mention of those departed souls, Vicky's aunt, Lana's sister, Vita Sheman, and Vicky's maternal grandfather, Velvel, and her paternal grandparents, Mendel and Chana Blitzstein, and Igor's paternal grandmother, Hesia Kushner. May their memories be a guiding light for you and a blessing for all time. Now, let us begin to establish the foundation of this home. Like the Kiddush we made on Friday night, Kadosh means sacred, set apart, exclusive. With these first two blessings, we are recognizing that Vicky and Igor are now exclusive. From here on out, there were two halves searching, but from here on out, they are one. We will make this blessing over a cup of wine, and the wine, ladies and gentlemen, will overflow because we want the blessings in the home to overflow. Perfect circle of the ring, with no beginning or end, points to a transcendent infinity, to a dimension of truth that cannot be grasped by the mind, and so alludes to the fact that everlasting love is built atop a foundation of commitment that transcends reason or justification. Just as the ring is simple and timeless, so too we pray that love between you should deepen endlessly. Igor's giving of the ring to Vicky is the legal effectuation of the Kiddushin, the betrothal, and therefore must be witnessed by two designated witnesses. So I now designate myself, Rabbi Eli Block, and Rabbi Yehuda Horowitz of Chabad of Carrollton, Louisville, as witnesses to the Kiddushin to the exclusion of all others.
At ma kedushas le beta li beta ba aslo kedas Moshe be Israel.
You're married. Chuppah represents your home, Vicky. And as you entered it, you circled Igor 7 times. With each circle, you are building the spiritual walls of your home, fortifying it with love and resilience, harmony and communication. And because these are spiritual walls, they are welcoming, inviting walls, portals to a home that is open and generous, imbued with the Jewish values of Torah and mitzvot, which are so precious to you both. An open home like this open chuppah that will be filled with friends and family and celebration of life. A home that is a beacon of light for the world around you. Vicky and Igor, the sages in the Talmud said that it is as difficult for God to bring two souls together in marriage as it was to split the sea. The splitting of the sea required the union of opposites, that water should become rigid, that the seabed which is concealed should be open and revealed. And to unite opposites, you need a force which transcends both opposing elements. Only something limitless, without definition, like God, can fuse together two contradictory entities. Marriage also requires a commitment to transcendence, to unite two very different beings. What we have here, in other words, ladies and gentlemen, is a sea to split. Vicky, exuberant, voluble, embracing as much of life as she can fit into her arms. And Igor, calm, steadfast, methodical. But what makes this work, and what makes this even flourish, is a shared transcendence, a commitment to care for others that goes beyond the call of duty. Ladies and gentlemen, Igor will now break the glass. We will all shout Mazal Tov, and then we will get this party started.
Today is a very special day for our family. Our kids are getting married and creating a new, beautiful Jewish family. And what can loving parents wish for their kids? The usually time-tested Gesund, Naches, Parnusse. Being a doctor and a nurse, first wish is like given. It's up to you. You're in control. Nobody can do it any better. As for Parnusse, well, refer to wish number one. I think everything gonna be okay there. And as far as the happiness, just leave it to your parents. I'm sure that we're big just like a tank. We're just gonna crush anything and anything that will stand on your way, on your happiness and on any of your future endeavors. So don't worry about it, just leave it to your parents. We'll be right there, right next to you. You're beautiful kids. Just remember that neither one of you is perfect in this life, but together you certainly are.
We are so proud of you and who you have become. Words cannot describe how much we love you and proud of you. We know you will be a great husband and later on a great father. Vicky, welcome to our family. We are so happy to have you as our daughter. You bring a lot of joy and happiness. You are like energizing Barney. You never sleep. You're always on the go, always on the go. Igor and Vicky, we want to wish you lots of health, happiness, and we cannot wait to see your family grow. May all your dreams come true. Mazel tov. Cheers for Vicky and Igor.